Good afternoon to you all. You are welcome to the program. Okay, children, today we are going to learn a new lesson, not really a new recalling or revision of a lesson, word classes. Can you remember? What are word classes? Before that, we see, look at the picture. Look at the picture. It's a picture of a classroom. Picture of a classroom. You can see students, children, teachers. uh, you can see lots of people. Then what else? A place. This is a classroom. This is a classroom. And things, books, desks, chairs, pictures. Okay, lots of things. What do you call them? A teacher or teachers, students. Yes, and a place, a classroom, or things. The children, I mean the things, desks, books, bags. We call them nouns. Nouns. What is a noun? A word that we use to indicate a person, animal, or a thing, or a place. Those are nouns. Now, look at the picture. This girl is writing something. Can you see? She writes. Okay. Then they learn. The teacher helps. The things that they do, those are verbs, doing words. They learn. They teach. She writes. She reads something. Verbs. Then this is a big classroom, a spacious classroom, a beautiful classroom, colorful pictures and things we can see in the classroom. Then, what are the words that we use to describe the things? A big classroom, a spacious classroom. Small children are there. Helpful teachers are here. Okay, you can see colorful pictures on the wall. They are adjectives. Adjectives, the words which describes noun. A big classroom, small children, a spacious classroom. The adjectives. Then they learn well in the classroom. They learn well in the classroom. Uh, then what else we can say? What else? Just they learn well. They are doing their work enthusiastically, keenly. That is a big word. Uh, yes, they do their work keenly, keenly, K-double-E-N, interestingly. Then what else? She writes slowly. Yes. Then uh, this boy, he reads loudly. Can you hear? What are these words? Uh, these words say something or express or describe the way they do the things. Those are adverbs. Adverbs. I think you learned these things in the previous lesson. What is it? A trip to Jaffna or the yes, a trip to Jaffna. We learn lots of adjectives and adverbs. Those are called word classes. What are the word classes that you learned today? Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. We call them word classes. Yes. Then, shall we go back to the lesson? Shall we go to the lesson? What are we going to learn today. We'll see we can add in the other uh, slide. We'll see the other slide before this. Yes, the second slide. Now see, can you read these sentences? Restart the match. Restart the match. Second sentence. Travel is another way to spend our time meaningfully. Third word, we'll read them in the textbook. Till then, it creates wonderful memories. Look at the words which are in red here, not words really. Some letters, a group of letters are in another color. Word is the same word, one word, restart, but a group of letters are in another color. Restart. Here, meaning, meaningfully, meaningfully. Look at this word, wonderful. But wonderful is in another color. Why do we call them affixes? You know the word start, meaning wonder. Here we have fixed some letters, a group of letters for these words. We call them affixes. Affixes. Now, shall we go to the textbook? Ah, today we learn a new word,
Affixes.
affixes. We'll see what are affixes.
The word class and or the meaning of words are changed by adding. Affixes.
What are affixes? You know, fix. When we do things with building blocks, can you remember when you were small? We fix lots of boxes and create a new thing. In the same way, we can add what? Letters or a group of letters to words. They are called,
The
listen,
word class and or the meaning of words are changed by adding. Affixes.
affixes. Then, what are the words that we can add beforehand? We'll see the slide once again. Now, here, affixes. Look at this word, disagreement. Here, we can add three letters before the word disagree. Agree? Do you agree? When I say this lesson is very easy, will you agree? Why not? Yes. Are there anyone disagree with me? No, you can't disagree. Yes. Now here we add dis before, I mean in front of the word. We call them something at beforehand, prefixes. Prefix. Now see, for this word agree, we can add dis and form a word disagree. Then we here used another group of letters, MENT. Then we can form another word, agreement. Now, agreement. We will come to an agreement to do the homework. I feel you don't do homework regularly. Then, shall we come to an agreement? Yes, here we form a word using a group of letters at the end of the word. We call it suffix. Those are affixes, the parts or the letters that we can add to a basic word for the here agree base. We call this word as base. To this word agree, we can use dis and ment before, before the word, in front of the word, and the back of the here. Dis and ment, disagreement. Okay, now you know what a prefix is and what a suffix is. We call these prefixes and suffixes as affixes. Then shall we go back to the page? Yes. Here we can add the words as prefixes.
UNDIS, prefixes.
What are they? UN, DIS, RE as prefixes. Then these words like
FUL, LESS, NASS, LY, FULLY, EST suffixes.
what are the letters or a group of letters that you can use as suffixes? Can you also read?
FUL, LESS, NASS, LY, FULLY, EST suffixes.
Now look at these three sentences. What are they? Shall we read them?
Restart the match.
What is it? You also read it.
Restart the match.
Restart the match. Second sentence.
Travel is another way to spend our time meaningfully.
Is it? Can you also read? Yes, read with the recording.
Travel is another way to spend our time meaningfully.
Third sentence.
It creates wonderful memories.
Shall you?
It creates wonderful memories.
Wonderful memories. Now you can see the bold letter words and the underlined letters or group of letters as affixes. Affixes. When we add letters in front of a word, we call them prefixes. When we add at the end of the word, when we add a word, a group of words or some letters, a group of letters or some letters, we call them suffixes. Then we'll see what will happen just when we add
The
affixes.
meaning of the word is changed, but the word class is the same.
Now you can see these words. What are they?
Happy, unhappy,
Happy, unhappy. Here, happy. It's an adjective. Neither you are happy. We are happy today. Then when we add un as a prefix, the word becomes unhappy. Then look at the word class. Happy girls, happy boys. It's an adjective. When we add un to make the word opposite, but the word class remain the same. Unhappy also the same word class. Adjective, adjective. Then the next word, honest.
honest, dishonest.
Honest, dishonest. We add dis to the word honest to make it opposite. Honest, dishonest. You are not dishonest. You are very honest. Then the word class is the same. Adjective becomes also remains as an adjective. happy, unhappy, honest, dishonest. Then we'll see these words. What is here? Look at, listen to this word.
lock, unlock,
Lock. You can lock the gate. Lock. Then we add un, unlock, to make it opposite. Yes, early in the morning you unlock the gate. You unlock the gate. What has happened to the word class? Same. Lock, unlock. Then the next word,
tie, untie,
tie, untie. You can tie, you can tie the things together with a ribbon. Then you can untie. Both are verbs. When you use prefix as unlock, untie, the word class remain the same. Verb into verb. Good. Then now you know the words we can use as prefixes and even suffixes. Then shall we go to the next page here, this activity? Yes, what is it?
read the following word list and change the word by adding affixes. Add more words. Cold, kind, beauty, wonder, ill, cheer, friend, thin.
What, what are the words? Now you are going to add affixes to the following words. What are they? Shall we read them once again?
Cold, kind, beauty, wonder, ill, cheer, friend, thin.
Uh, then what is ER? ER, can you remember when we learn adjectives? When we learn adjectives, here long, long, we can add
Long, longer, short, shorter,
long, longer, short, shorter. In the same way, we can use the superlative of it. Superlative of the adjective as
long, longest, short, shortest,
we can add er and est to indicate comparative and superlative cases. Long, longer, short, shorter. Now you can add these words for these words. Cold, kind. Okay. Can you do this? Cold. Shall I give you an example how to do? Cold. Yes. Coldness, you can say. Then you can write the word that you can form using this affix, using this suffix called coldness, kind, kindness. Then can you use full for these words? Full, wonderful. You are wonderful. Your answers are wonderful. Yes. Cheerful. Ah, very good. Cheerful. Good. Ill. What are the words that you can form? Huh? Adding suffixes. Illness. Good. Illness. We don't say illy, we don't say. Then friend, friend, friendly. Yes. Huh? Eco-friendly things you use. Friendly. Thin, thinner, thinner. Yes. Likewise, you can add suffixes for these words. And at the same time, I have prepared you a homework today other than the activity 4. Let's go back to the slide. Yes. Now, today you learned affixes. Today we are going to learn this lesson in another lesson. Okay, I mean in another session. Okay, then just for today, you learned affixes, that are prefixes and suffixes that you add in front of a word and at the end of the word. There you can prepare a new word. Agree, disagreement. Now you are given these words: honest, happy, use, kind, meaning, lock. Now, can you add prefixes and suffixes for these words? Before that, shall I do a very simple exercise with you? Are you ready? Honest. Now, as you know, the word classes, what word is honest? Is yes. What is the word class of this word? Honest, honest. Uh, my friend is very honest. I have an honest friend. An honest friend. Yes, adjective. Very good. Then, other than adding prefixes and suffixes, think about the word class too. Happy. As you already know, happy, an adjective. Very good. Use. Use. You can use prefixes and suffixes. Use. Verb. It's a verb. Use these words. Use prefixes and suffixes. Kind. Kind. Your mother is very kind. You are having a very kind mother. Adjective. Meaning. Do you know the meaning of a word? Meaning. What is the word class? Can you suggest? Meaning. Noun. It's a noun. Meaning is a noun. Lock. As earlier we are mentioned, lock, unlock, and lock. Verb. It's a verb. Now, I know you are very familiar with word classes. If I say any word, you will be able to say uh, the word class of any word. Sure? Yes. Now, this is the homework for you. You have to add prefixes and suffixes for the following words. Sometimes you can use lot of suffixes. Mm? Then use, usable, what else? Useful, usefulness. See, there are lots of suffixes that you can add. Now, I hope you may find it very easy to do this homework. Then let's meet the other day, next day. Till then, goodbye.